Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. We are here with, well, a slightly better Paladin, because while finding the waypoints in Act 5, we found an Ort rune and a Soul rune. We also found, well, we found a 3-socket shield. We got these runes from killing the gates that were keeping our little barbarian friends in. We found a nice rare set of gauntlets, and yeah, pretty much the rest of you guys already saw the boots and stuff we got from Diablo. And we got the Gnasher. Whenever I went back to check, can we get some runes? We didn't get a tier rune. I was hoping for a tier because we found an Am. We could have made a strength out of that for some crushing blow. But guess what we found? The Gnasher, which has crushing blow. Also has open wounds. So, yeah, I'll use it for now. It's slower. We're not really worried about that too much because mostly we're going to be using that on bosses because the most important thing we found, Ravenclaw, we got from Thresh Socket. You want evidence? Go watch the stream on Twitch. We got it. It should be at about the hour and 10-minute mark, give or take. Maybe a little bit sooner. So yeah, check that out if you want to. But anyways, we've got the waypoints we need. We need Crystalline Passage and Ancient's Way are pretty much the most important things. We could go kill Shank real quick. He's pretty much stripped of all his little friends. And stripping him of his friends is perfectly fine. So, boop. And yeah, this is why Ravenclaw is insane for a low-level paladin. Yeah. The fire damage travels with the explosion. It's useful. It's nice. It's just a longbow, so the stat requirements are nothing. So, it's no Kuko Shikaku or Demon Machine, which are the better ones for this, but in and of itself, it can get pretty insane. So now he'll add sockets to things. Do we want to add fire damage to it? I don't really have a need for knockback. So we could add 5 to 30 fire damage to it. Why not? Let's waste our add socket thing. As if you're wondering like an easy way to get add sockets, you can actually do that with, there we go, we have extra fire damage on there. Nice. But you can do a dash Act 5 and actually make a character for that. I usually don't need to because, as you know by how many playthroughs we have on the channel, I have plenty of socket quests just not being used because we go through it relatively quickly. So we've gotten the Overseer. So we're going to go get ourselves an Anya. I don't know the right path down here because, well, we haven't been down into it. I didn't spoil everything for myself. But we could use some more resists. I think I will probably go shield and weapon for the Ancients, although this is very tempting. Our Mercenary is still bugged because that's going to make life a little bit easier. Just because we can do the kind of cheese route on the Ancients if we have to. I don't think we're going to need to. I think we'll do fine versus them. They don't get really, really bad until, like, Nightmare in Hell. Of course, Diablo I didn't think was going to be too bad either, but in normal difficulty, he still does the, like, if you are close to me, you are going to die thing, whereas in Nightmare, he kind of skips over you with that lightning. So he misses you with it. Hi, guy. There you go. Now, if I do get a tier rune, I may still end up making a Strength Scepter, because that will probably be better than our little tiny axe, which we're going to use against these guys. Yeah, our little tiny axe is a little tiny slow, but you can see it nukes things. We just nuke things in general because we are a Holy Fire Paladin. In normal difficulty, I don't know why it's... Well, actually, I do know why it's so broken. It's because you are investing into something that's doing hundreds of damage, but you need something that does thousands of damage whenever you get into Hell difficulty, and you can never reach that point with Holy Fire, unless you have a lot of plus skill gear and specific boosts to Holy Fire. And even then, it's not a lot. I just like playing around with it because it adds to the exploding arrows on certain builds. Other than that, you're generally better off with just like Fanaticism or something like that, or Conviction to lower the enemy resists, unless you're playing specifically just to do a weird-ass build. But going through normal, this is definitely what I recommend you do, is just get a Holy Fire Paladin. You'll have a bunch of damage. You may not be the fastest killer, and you're going to run into certain things that are resistant to fire, and it's going to be a royal pain, but for the most part, enemies are going to die like this regardless of what weapon you get. And, yeah. I'm a park ranger. Deal with it. That would be hilarious. I think I might put Ranger as the title of this episode. So, yeah, this is going to be... Oh, actually, I think we got... This is the same kind of layout that the 666 seed had. 1 to 33 lightning damage. Sure. I'll use that. Can we... Yeah, we'll just drink them. get those out of the way. We'll put the keys up there. Yes, I'm organizing my inventory. Deal with it. Suck it. +4 maximum damage. That'll sell, or we can use it for crafting. Could use it to upgrade our little tiny axe. Use that one axe all the way through hell? No, I'm not going to do that. We would need a shale rune in to even make it even semi-feasible. And even then, it doesn't do enough damage later on to be that viable. The crushing blow is only 20% on it, so it's not super useful later on. It's just super useful early on whenever you are not as threatened by the enemies, and you can get off a full zeal on them. Hi, guys. Thank you for charging me. You're not scaring me, though, because you clumping up around me means you die faster. Shoot him. Oh, he did not go down as quickly as I hoped. Nice. Ooh, we're starting to get our nightmare gear. Yay. Demon Hide Sash. Too bad it's not unique. I don't think the unique one can drop in normal difficulty. I don't think you can. You might be able to get it from Bale. If you're wondering what it is, it's String of Ears would be the unique one. I don't think we can get it from just the normal enemies, though. You can see these guys really don't stand a chance. They're trying to get by our mercenary. Our mercenary's bugged. So they're not going to get by it. And we do have an Ancient's Pledge shield. I should have saved it for a Paladin shield, but not going to be arsed. Let's see if there's anything good. Half freeze duration, attack rating. It's better than what we've got, although I do like that replenish life. So the reason it's better than what we've got is the half freeze duration. That will save us quite a bit of trouble later. So here you go, Anya. Too bad you can't let us use your damn portal because you're stingy. Stingy! And now, hey, we've got max lightning resist. That will come in handy. Well, yeah, it will come in handy. I was going to be sarcastic about it, but no, it really will come in handy in Nightmare difficulty, having high lightning resist, because we have to go through Act 2 there. Let's go with, yeah, more vitality and more fire damage. The reason, if you're wondering why I'm dumping into resist fire, is because it gives 18% boost to this. So right now with, I think we have 6 points in that. Yeah, 6 points in it. It's giving 108% boost to the damage. So yeah, we're doing decent damage with that. So yay. Now, if you're looking for a lot of damage to go with it, you could also do like a Raw Sword. But, I don't usually prefer that kind of thing. So, Ancient's Way it is. I know the way here, because we've cleared it out. I'm not going to actually be fighting through. I would have actually left the game to kind of wander back to this, so we could actually show off fighting more of these enemies, like those guys, but it's a long walk, and I didn't feel like it. And I think it would have been kind of boring to watch on stream, so we didn't do it. Because it's all the way catty corner to... Why did that one not fill up? It's all the way over here catty corner to the... whatchamacallits? The waypoint. There we go. It's a long-ass walk. City walk? No. Okay, so we're in here. Mercenary's bugged. Let's do shield for a little bit at least. Now, I think I am going to cheese these guys. Come over this way. All of you. Follow me. There you go. Come after me. Come down this way. And we'll go that way. And are they all going to get caught over there? He'll whirlwind around to me. There you go. And mercenary. Yeah, you're fine with him. The other ones should get stuck up there. And let's actually... I think we are going to stick with shield on this, because that's going to help out a little bit against Talon. Because Crushing Blow will... whenever it finally procs, will take a good chunk out of him. And yeah, he's just not too tough. Yeah, we'll go like this. And that's not doing as much damage to him as I was hoping. So back to shield. Because we can at least get Crushing Blow with this. Stay on top of me, Talon. You are the one I want dead. Now, doing the cheesy way is probably not the best method for most people, but if you're going to be overwhelmed by them, this is a good way to make it a 1v1 situation. Well, we're 2v1ing right now because we're dicks, but that's a bugged mercenary and me just kind of standing there, and he is not actually hitting me. He's trying very, very poorly, and they have Shout on them. That's why they're really, really hard to hit right now. I really wish they would take Shout away from Maddock, I believe his name is. Yeah, Maddock. because he's going to be just he's a royal pain in the ass with it. It takes forever to wear off, especially in hell difficulty, and it makes them darn near impossible to hit, so you're pretty much just caster focused. So mercenary, go up here. Okay, so he's hopping over. We can deal with him. Let's deal with Korlik, and then we can just go kill Matic. We'll do these guys one at a time. And see, that's Crushing Blow you see up there with his life jumping down a lot. That's our Crushing Blow proccing. That's one reason why I wanted strength. I wanted all the strength behind me. The power of the Nephilim is not enough to defeat 3 old men who have been dead for a while now. Oh, there we go. Korlik, you can die. Oh, he finally wore off, so we should be hitting a lot more often. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I can't get over here because no line of sight. Huh, poor you, Matic. And you can tell when he has Shout up because his aura color changes. If you didn't notice, it turns white while Shout is up, and it turns just solid red when it puts off. Fun little things you just probably don't notice at first. Okay, so you're dead. So now it's just Matic. We could beat you at range. Yeah, we can definitely beat you with the range game there, dude. You're not as tanky as your other little friends. They were fire resistant. So we've beaten them. We got our life. We've got resist fire, and we're level 30 now. Yay! We could be putting in salvation if we wanted to. Not gonna. We could, but we're not gonna. And yeah, we're looking good. And the reason why I don't go Blessed Hammer in normal is because Blessed Hammer, you're not going to get enough points into it to make it actually damaging, and you're going to be running out of mana left and right if you do that. So now we just get to go down and deal with Bale, which shouldn't take too long. We've kind of jumped around pretty quickly in here. I think we're only like, what, 10... that helps out a lot too, game. I think we're only like 10 minutes in. And that was... If we can keep that luck up, holy balls, yeah, we'll be happy. Explodey dudes, not worried about them. Yeah, explodey dudes don't do anything for me. We could stick with Ranger through Nightmare and just go with Blessed Hammer in Hell. We are going to end up Blessed Hammer with this. I'm not going to do Ranger through every difficulty. That would be kind of pointless, but we could show off, like, if you get this lucky find, you can get fairly decent distance in with just, like, a cheap bow with Exploding Arrow. We'd probably start running into trouble about mid-Nightmare with this build. So that's worth noting. But until then, we could just kind of truck along. At mid-Nightmare, you start having issues of just not being able to keep your damage up with the enemy life. It's not that bad. So let's see. We are not... Oh, actually, if this is the waypoint, we are that lucky. Please let this be the waypoint. Oh, of course, if it's not the waypoint, it's still fine. We can put up a town portal. It's not the waypoint, so we're going to put up a town portal and find the waypoint. Which I think... Please tell me. Okay. I was about to say, if it's right there on the other side, I would laugh my ass off, but I don't think that is. We would see the red at the bottom side of it due to the shape of the room. But we are sitting at almost 400 damage right now. With a bow. And arrow. Because that's how we roll. Yeah. These guys can be a royal pain in the butt. And they're really annoying in hell difficulty because they don't drop shit. So you basically have a wasted level 85 area if you get them spawned. So generally if I see them spawn, I will either skip that floor or I will just not even care. I'll just leave the game and start a new one. Because they just get in the way and they don't have drops. So they suck. They're the worst thing ever. They can go rot in hell. But in normal, you're kind of stuck with them because they are the like local spawn. In Nightmare and Hell, you have like variable spawns. So there's our waypoint. Yay! And now we should just be able to go straight on after Bale. Now that we have the waypoint, we are kind of secure on that. And we could get some more healing potions. We're not too cluttered on our inventory either, which is making me happy. So repair everything, get rid of that, get some new arrows. Let's actually get another stack of arrows just in case. So we have no chance in hell, well, at least in normal, of running out. we totally run out of arrows in hell. And you are in a weird spot there, you know that, right? Scrolls, yes. We'll talk to Anya. Not gonna go in there and get Neelathak. It's just gonna be, yeah, she gives me a shield without going there, so
Good morning.
she'll just give me named stuff if I do. Not really that good. It looks impressive with all the little mods on it, but it's not that good. It's basically an 8% resist all shield with 20% resist fire added to it. So yeah, it's really not that amazing. We have a better purple shield just for sale in there. That's sad. That's just pathetic. Okay. So we're good there. Let's go... Yep, we'll just go straight down. I was trying to think if there was anything else we needed to do first, but I can't think of anything. And I just love how that just cuts swaths into these guys. Oh, lovely mercenary. Oh, and our Holy Fire Aura is actually doing work too. I forgot how weak these guys were. Especially whenever we have a high-level Fire Aura. Now, we are going to get, if we do stick with this, we will end up getting Resist Fire up to level... And yes, I know I'm going the wrong way. It's fine. But we know that we're going to be getting a high-level Resist Fire so we can get maximum damage out of this if we stick with this into Nightmare. But once I hit 20 on Resist Fire, we'll probably be at the point where it's not going to matter if we keep dumping points into it, because Resist Fire, I mean not Resist Fire, Holy Fire will just become kind of a moot point. So it's not going to do enough extra damage to make it useful at that point. You can only keep pace for so long before bad things happen. Okay, 2, not interested in that. I should do like a this is optimal kind of walkthrough one of these times, but optimal's boring as sin. Optimal is going through normal with, well, actually it's Holy Fire Zealot that you go through normal with for Paladin, and then in Nightmare you switch to either Blessed Hammer or Smite. For new players, either one of those is going to be a little bit awkward, but Smite and Blessed Hammer are just so overpowered, it's ridiculous. It's insane, because Smite never misses, Blessed Hammer never misses either, but you've got to be able to aim it. Whereas Smite, you just get up in their face and whack them until they drop. All you need is some source of life tap, which you can get charges on a wand, or you can get an exile if you have really good like resources. Well, that's where we're going, just to the left there. But die, all you bastards. Yeah, we don't even have to aim with this. We just get in the general area. Explosion will get them. It's fine. Oh, Lord. I always forget how overpowered this is in normal difficulty. It used to be the bow sorceress using the Kukoshikaku was extremely, extremely overpowered. Same for demon machine sorceress, although Kukoshikaku could go faster for fire rate. But you'd clear cows as fast as a lightning sorceress. Not a lightning sorceress, a lightning Javazon. Just because Pierce plus exploding arrows just ended up just destroying everything. It was all kinds of just craziness, and then they nerfed it. That and they made enemies stronger, but that's a different discussion. Let's see if we can get a skip. I do know that there is the ability to skip in here by getting over his summon line a little bit, but I can't hear the laughter because I have it turned down so low. So we'll just like jitter in here and see if we can actually get it to skip over maybe the first wave. Nope, it didn't skip the first wave, but they're all going to die. And he is immune to fire. Okay. So we're going to have to actually zeal you. Hi, how you doing? Valenzo the Annihilator. Come on. There you go. We got him. Let's see if we can get down here in time. And let's see. I just do the little running in and off of it and see if we can actually get it that way. If we can't, it's not that big of a deal. We might get one of them. I'm pretty bad at it. Most I've gotten is 2 skips in a row. So... Nope, we didn't get a skip on it. Just by like hovering in and off of it, I've gotten 2 skips in a row. But it's not super common to be able to do that. Usually you have to just time it like they say in the videos. Which requires listening, and for some reason my audio does not want me to listen to Bale's laughter. It always sounds so far away. Oh no, whatever shall I do? It's a Hydra. I am so afraid. So afraid of said Hydra. They don't do any damage whatsoever. Especially if I switch over to my Ancient's Pledge. See, we have Ancient's Pledge. We have Resist if we need it. We have resist even if we don't need it. So let's take care of these big guys. There you are. Boom. And they are resistant to fire, so we do have to be a little bit cautious about them. Back off. Don't get infernoed by all of them at once. Yeah, you guys are so tough. Yonk. Get off like maybe 3 arrows before they get their crap off. Let's switch back to this. And we should have enough fire resist to actually stand in this now. Where we're not going to just get one shot by the dinguses. Yeah. So all that's left is going to be the Lister, the Tormentor, I believe. Yeah. So he should be pretty quick to spawn. Let's see if we can get him with a few of these. We don't have Leech, so we can't see if we're actually hitting him or not. But we can do... Okay, yeah, we're getting hits on him. Sweet. Let's kill his little friends. That one's damaged, but he ran away. Oh, he is finding me. So we're going to switch over to melee and just kind of let our mercenary hopefully come tank for us. Mercenary, can you tank? Oh, we've got Lister right on top of us. I thought he was here without his friends. I thought his friends were here without him. There we go. That's the way I was trying to phrase it. Okay, so you guys, we could just run away from them and just ditch them back here if we wanted to. But I do kind of want to... I do like killing the stuff just for demonstration purposes of how you can overcome them if you really feel compelled to actually murder everything. And they're decent experience as well, if you didn't notice. Let's see if we can actually show off how much experience Lister is. Listerine! Listerini weenie. We need your experience. And there you go. Yeah. Big old chunk of experience there. That's because we're technically under-leveled. We just happen to have a little bit of an overpowered setup here. With that exploding arrow. That exploding arrow is pretty much the main saving grace I've got right now. So, did we leave any of you guys up here? No, you didn't. Yeah, you can laugh at me all you want, you bastard. Stat-wise, more life. We're up to 450 freaking life. More resist fire. 410 fire damage on arrows, and we've got, how much? 376 on our axe. I think we're going to switch over to the axe, just because it's going to give us a bit more resistances. I'm going to drop a town portal down here, because he does not bone wall the portals. And we are going to go up here and just tank his ass. Yep, get behind him. There you go. I want my mercenary on the opposite side of me. That way we can actually just deal with it. There you go. And he's going to keep causing him to bleed. He's going to get rid of the tentacles and stuff, and we're just going to sit here dropping healing potions and hoping he doesn't do multiple melee attacks in a row. So, yeah, that's our main job, is to soak all the hits while the mercenary does all of them. So, Bale, you shall not pass. Go, Marius, run! Hey, mercenary, where the unholy hell are you going? He just ran off into the corner over there. I think we are actually doing decent damage to him as well. You can see his life is chunking down. At least he's not clony this time. Because clony Bale is irritating Bale. And irritating Bale is why you usually see me end up going back to town with a town portal and waiting a few minutes just to let him drop off his, like, I'm going to make millions of copies of myself situation. Nothing amazing there. We got, we can go ahead and drop these into our inventory. There you go. This is going to be Saigons, which is not bad. It's not better than what we've got. Are we full in there? We are full in there. We've got... Here, I'll clear out my inventory real quick, and we can actually show those off. So that can go there. These can go away. Yes, we got a Thol rune as well, although... Honestly, there's not much we can do with a Thol rune until we get Io and Neff. Io we can get in... I think we can get it in Nightmare. It might be Hell that we first start seeing it. It's either late Nightmare, early... No. It's Nightmare. But, yeah, Thol, Io, Neff for Black. Oh, it's Ethereal. That's even worse. Griswold's Edge Broadsword is decent damage, decent increased attack speed. It's not as fast as our Flail, but its main drawback is the knockback. And the fact that that one's Ethereal, which kind of puts it into the realm of not useful for me. We've also got Humongous, which is a giant axe, which would be good if we were a charged in. It's good for a lot of low-level characters, and it does decent damage in and of itself, although we have our bow, so we don't have to worry about that. And as far as the rest of that, it's just garbage. We got, like, chainmail that we could identify for our mercenary, maybe. I think we're better off with this one. So, anyway, that's been another episode of Diablo 2. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.